Hey everybody, this is John Rice, aka the LEXpert. I'm out about in LEXington, Kentucky doing a neighborhood video tour, and today I'm going to be in Rabbit Run. Hang with me and you'll see why this is one of my favorite neighborhoods. Thought I'd start with the clubhouse, which is located on Fort Harrods Drive. As you can tell, they have a pool. Don't get much use for it mid-October. In the background there you can see that there's a playground. I'm just going to pan around here, give you a feel for what it's like. Got a clubhouse, tennis court, and this is located right in the middle of the neighborhood, so it'd be easy to walk here with kids. Alright, let's go look at some houses now. Before we get too deep into this video, I want to tell you, I got a little disclaimer here. I am focusing on the more expensive houses in Rabbit Run today. Rabbit Run's one of those neighborhoods. You've got larger houses with bigger lots, then you've got several blocks of houses that have the same feel and that are the same age, but they're smaller and less expensive and on smaller lots. There's also a section close to this neighborhood called St. Stephen's Green at Rabbit Run, and to me that's a different neighborhood, different developer, and I'm not even including that in today's video. I'll do another video on that some other day. But anyway, I'm mainly looking at the roads that are Wellington Way, Blenheim, Meadowbrook, Fort Harrods Drive, Comanche, Turtle Circle. If you look on a map where those streets, you'll see that there's just really a narrow slice of these really nice houses in this neighborhood. And if you also look on a map, you'll notice that this location totally rocks, because you can get to anywhere from anywhere in this neighborhood. It's not one of those where you've got to go one way in, one way out. No matter where you're going in LEXington, you could go out one end of your neighborhood to get there, basically. I'm on Meadowbrook right now. It's one of the prettiest streets in this whole neighborhood. Everything out here is about 20, 22 years old. Most of these that I've been in, there's a lot of ranches and 2 stories. Almost all of them have basements. Prices are kind of low 3s to about $450 for some of the nicest ones. You're probably noticing too that everybody keeps their yard up. I just love it out here. I think this is one of those neighborhoods that is going to age with such dignity that it could kind of be like the Chevy Chase or Ashland Park of the future, because it's just got that right combination of character and livability and desirability. I'm coming up on Blenheim Road, or Blenheim as I always say it. This is one of my favorite streets. These houses, see this gray one? The ones on that side, back to a heavily wooded area. So I'm going to switch hands here and focus on that side. But I've been in several. They are 20-some years old, so they are kind of, most of them that I've been in are in need of updating. But that doesn't deter anybody from buying. These are just, classic houses. See the wooded area? And look at the trees in this one here. The busy roads out here are Blenheim, a lot of cut-through traffic, and Fort Harrods seem to have a lot of cut-through traffic. I'm sorry, I said Blenheim. I'm on Blenheim. I meant Wellington. Wellington and Fort Harrods are the busy roads. I've always loved this one here because of this lot and the trees. Alright, I'm coming up on one that I showed about, 2 years ago or so when it was for sale. So you can see, there's some space between the houses and there's a lot of character. I'm on Comanche now, and Comanche is kind of the road that splits the neighborhood between the larger houses on larger lots that, pretty much are all over 300. And the smaller houses on smaller lots that are, typically in the low 2s, even the you know, slightly under 200 range. I'll do another tour on that some other day because I kind of think it's got its own identity, even though, you know, it is Rabbit Run. One of the unique things about this neighborhood is there's a pond. I'm going to see if I can get it. Only a few houses back to it. But there's a little pond back here. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe a glimpse of some water there. But I first discovered that pond when I was on the tour of homes in something like 1994. I was in a house on Blenheim that the Nance Company built. Gorgeous house, and it backed to that pond. So I always thought that was really cool. I like this contemporary one here. And this one's got a fabulous backyard too. I used to had a lawn care company back when I was young and in better shape, and I had a client out here that lived on Blenheim Circle. I'm going to go up here and show you that one. I always liked that house. I remember I showed it when it sold about a year ago. This one where this silver truck is. I got to show that. It sold recently, and I showed it to a client, so it's kind of neat to be in the house when I'd previously only worked on the outside. But that is about it. You know, like I said, look on a map and you'll just see you can get to Fayette Mall, you can get to Shiloh Park by going left up here, you can go over to Palomar Center by going right, you can get on Man of War, you can get on New Circle. That's the kind of location I like, because when you're on these side streets, you don't feel like you're in the middle of everything in Lexington, but you got it right there at your fingertips. So that's why I think this is a winner, and the LEXpert gives it a thumbs up. Hey, me again, the LEXpert. Haven't done one of these video tours in a while, and I got to add a footnote. I forgot to tell you what the school district is. Rabbit Run's got a very well-rounded, very sought-after school district. The elementary is Stonewall, which is real close to the neighborhood, Jesse Clark, which is pretty close too, and Lafayette High School, which isn't far at all. All of those are well respected, and it's a well-rounded